Hi everyone and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Rosana. Today we are making pickled jalapeños. These are also called chiles en vinagre, chiles curtidos, or chiles en escabeche. These are easily found at grocery stores, but they do not compare. Homemade are just so much better. When you try this recipe, you are not going back to the canned stuff. All right, let's get started. Start by removing the stem from 1 pound of jalapeños. And you want all the veggies we're using to be nice and clean. I'm gonna be wearing kitchen gloves because I don't want burning hands later on. So feel free to do that as well. I know some people out there are really brave and that's fine. I tend to do it without gloves, but this time I'm going for gloves. Cut the pepper in half lengthwise. At this point, you can remove the seeds if you like, but I'm gonna keep them because that's where most of the heat is and I want them to be spicy. It is time for the carrots. You're gonna need 8 ounces and just cut the ends off and peel them. Carrots are a must when making pickled jalapeños. In fact, growing up, we used to request them. That's how important they are. Now that the carrots are peeled, cut them diagonally, about 1/2 inch in thickness. This recipe has such great ingredients. Look at this onion. Beautiful. It's even fashionable. Don't you agree? Look at that hair. My goodness. Kind of jealous about it. All right. Now go ahead and cut the entire medium white onion into thick slices. The onions were about 1/2 inch in thickness. Now let's prep the cauliflower, and I already removed the bottom. Let's break it apart until we get 10 ounces. You don't want to leave them too small because they're going to get really soft during the cooking process. Instead, leave them at bite-sized pieces. Place a large pot over medium-low heat and add about 3 tablespoons of a smooth olive oil. When the oil is nice and hot, stir in the carrots first because they are tougher. Let them cook for about 5 minutes, and during the cooking process, we want the veggies to slightly soften and maintain an enjoyable crunch. Avoid overcooking them. After the 5 minutes, add the jalapeños and cauliflower. Feel free to stir as needed. Also add in 12 peeled whole garlic cloves and cook everything for another 5 minutes. Meanwhile, if you have a molcajete, bring it out and crack, just crack, 1 teaspoon of black peppercorns. You can add them whole if you don't have a molcajete. After the 5 minutes are up, pour in 2 cups of water, 2 cups of white distilled vinegar, the cracked peppercorns, 1 teaspoon of dry marjoram, 1½ teaspoons of Mexican dry oregano, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 4 whole cloves, 1 tablespoon of well-packed brown sugar, 3 bay leaves, a small bunch of fresh thyme, about 5 sprigs, salt to taste, and I'm adding 1 tablespoon plus 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, and stir to combine. Up next, add in all of the onions. I saved them for last to prevent them from overcooking. Mix them all in and allow everything to gently simmer for an additional 5 minutes or until they soften but still have an al dente texture. At this temperature, the veggies won't overcook or brown. If you need to increase the heat because it's too low, that's fine. You can do that. Every stove is different. Ooh, this smells so good. The veggies are done. Let me turn off the heat and set it aside so they can cool down for a few minutes. My mason jar is clean, ready to be used. Now transfer all of the veggies into the jar first. Seriously, these smell amazing. I'm craving them already. Everything is in here except for the liquid. We're gonna add it in until it covers everything. It's still warm. We're gonna allow it to cool down completely. Then cover it and place it in the fridge to pickle for at least 3 days before serving. I made this batch a few days ago and it is ready to taste. The other one is in the fridge, chilling, doing its thing. All right, let's set this aside. That's right. I'm gonna taste them as they are. I'm loving this. I'm telling you, I love homemade pickled jalapenos. They're amazing. Okay, let's do the carrot. I could have these as snacks, for real. So good. I love the sweetness, the acidity is coming through. The aromatics, all the flavors are just amazing. The texture on point. Now the cauliflower. So good. I know you guys are waiting for this. I just know it, right? You want me to bite into that jalapeno, huh? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right. I love this. Love it. Boy, those were spicy. I was just talking to Nelson about this. The jalapenos or any peppers can actually vary in heat. You know, I just made a batch. You saw me make it, right? They were mild in heat, barely spicy. And these actually are from a few days ago, and these are spicy. Still jalapenos, but that's just what it is. It happens. But they're still amazing. You can have this with tacos, tortas, stews, any Mexican dish you want. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. You make it at home. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like this video. Seriously, I just had a bare jalapeno just for you. I tasted it. I think I deserve a like, don't you think? All right. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell and follow me on all of my social media platforms. Until the next one.